It's Monday morning and we're on episode 22 of the Girl Diaries. Now you might have noticed today's a little bit wetter and I'm back in the overalls and the skins, it's not been like this for, I don't know the last time it rained. And I'll tell you what, take bad to it, especially when I'm shifting machines today. So Dad was doing a wee job at the weekend with the Takeuchi, so first I'll go and pick that up. He's let me know that the axle is not lifting in this right enough. I was in the garage last week when I was away at Plant Works for that and something else, but I can't remember what it was now. So yeah, where I've got to go today, it's not going to be ideal not being able to lift the axle. You'll see why, but I'm sure I'll manage something. Not what I need right now. I'm going to have to top it up with water just to get me going. It's obviously been running, but it's not been running that much because I was standing talking to the farmers for a wee bit. So it's actually not that much low, it's just like a tiny little bit. So we've obviously got a pipe leaking somewhere. So we had this all the time with our old Scania until they eventually found a pipe. But it's just only water I've got to try and put in it. So I don't think I wouldn't be able to get this in here, to be fair. We'll see how I get on. That's not going to work. I need a squishy bottle. Let's see if we can find something. I knew there wouldn't be one far away. Oh, it's not ideal, but I guess it's life, isn't it? I'm only going to put a little bit in. Put all my water gone. But it needs must and all that. We're just at minimum now. That'll do her. Lid back on and let's get going. Oh. So the job I'm going to, you guys have never been down this road with me. It's going down to a fish farm. It's really horrible, tight, narrow road. Usually I can get down and reverse up with the axle lifting. I don't know how it's going to be today because obviously I can't lift the axle. I think I should be fine. I can transfer the weight on it, so that'll help me get round the corner. But this is the whole reason why we do have a six-wheeler and not an Arctic. We're still trying to make our mind up on what we're going to do with 143 when it's done. We are looking at getting a short trailer, two-axle short trailer. There's pros and cons to both, as always. The turning circle on this six-wheeler is terrible. It's not as bad as our previous one, but it's still really bad. So that'd be good for certain places. But the branches, man. But also the tail swinging is an absolute killer. Then you can literally get it basically anywhere the pickup will go, nearly. Like, do you know what I mean? Like tight bits and stuff. It is very good. So we're still trying to make up our mind with that. So yeah, let's go. So along here there is actually no room for error. You can see the cracks at the side, there's nothing on each side. And what's happened when they've went and put like retar it, instead of taking it down they just build it up. So there's like big drops at the edge. It's going to get worse the further in we go as well. What's worrying me though is there's branches down here, so something big's already in front of me, and I'm hoping it's the fish farm one just in front of me. I hope he's not going to be on his way back out anytime soon. As you can see, there's like nowhere for two lorries to pass on this road. If I'm coming here, so another way you can see across the loch and see if they're in there or not. But if not, you just have to go for it and hope for the best. No way! Nowhere for me to turn. This is exactly what I don't need right now. Oh, look. I hear someone else coming. It sounds like it's a lorry, isn't it? Oh no, danger, man. Oh, great. That wasn't too bad. The joiners came along with their wee handsaw and we got it done, so Thank God. I am so bloody glad I'm going out that road empty. I've never seen anything like that in my life with them branches. It's like, honestly, a tunnel. Oh, for God's sake. Look. If it's not bad enough hitting the lorry, it's the machine in the back. Just well, it's not my newly wrapped one in here, I tell you. How can people drive past this every day? Would that not do your head in? Oh! Sound more and more like my dad every day, I tell you. Right, that's Takeuchi dropped off, and a bit of pressure for that job needs to be done by Monday. The drain's in, the downpipe's in. I don't know when Dad's planning on doing all this work. But anyway, I need to try and reverse out of here now. I'm in a right mess here. Right, time to pick up my machine and get it down and back to work after the plant works. It is still spotless, actually probably cleaner than it was down there because of the dust, etc. Dipper, what do you think of the new machine? Well, the new livery in the machine, do you like it? Come on, let's get it dirty. You coming in or are you staying there? Beep beep! Get the chains out, Dipper. Good boy. The site I'm going to is, if you watch my videos, right back to the 6 tonner when I was clearing that house site. So I'm going back there. So I'm only going to take my digging bucket with me because that's all I'm actually going to be doing is like digging away and making the site flat. Dipper, toot toot. Come on, come here. Dipper, come here. Come on, get down from there. You're actually going to get squished. Come on. Down you get, down you get. Good boy. I'll make sure these mirrors, the way the branches are today, you've seen them yourself. They're all tucked in. I've got a right good wee sticker collection going on from the show as well. Thank you to everyone who jumped in and put their sticker on. Love the wee collection. Oh. Right, get a couple of chains around this and get going. Honestly, I could cry at this. I'm going to ask them to get that cut down before I'm coming in here to collect my machine. Look at that. That's just absolutely, that's not on. That is just not on. Right, where's my real subscribers at? Who remembers this site and what machine I had and what I was doing? Comment below. I gave it away a little bit earlier, but who's going to get it right? Look how good she looks! This rain is just not it. You also might notice that grill's a bit grubby there, top and bottom. Keep your eyes peeled for that, because that's going to change real soon. I started off with such good intentions of not wearing my skin cap, but the reality is it's actually pouring down there. I'm going to reverse this, try and get this turned here now, which is a nightmare again with this not lifting. The coolant levels, the thing is back on. Luckily I'm not far from the yard, so come back tomorrow and see what I'm up to tomorrow. It's Tuesday morning and I'm round at the post office. I've got a big parcel of all my new merch ready to send off, so thank you so much to everyone who's bought already. I'll put the link in the description below. If not, just go to Google and type in The Digger Girl and it'll be the second one comes up as my website with all my merch on it. And I do accommodate from size 3 to 4 kids all the way up to 4XL, so there's something for everyone there. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone, I really, really do appreciate it. Now let's go and get these sent off. So I said yesterday that the grill of our beaver tail Scania was looking a bit yeah, and to keep your eyes peeled, look where I am. Let's go in and see what they've got for me.
Biggest commercial garage in Britain for Scania. Not just for Scania, for any truck fleet. So we're pushing out 42 technicians, open 7 days a week.
Jeez.
24 hours, 5 days a week. We'll have 6 second years and we have 5 third years. And there is a new batch of 4 apprentices starting on July, so it'll take us up to about.
And there's an ongoing drive to
22.
recruit apprentices.
Is there many people coming to you asking for them?
All the time. I think there was over 35 people applied this year.
Oh really?
For four apprenticeships.
That's good, isn't it?
It's great, yeah. It's nice that there's such a big demand. It's even more important and there's even more at the front of potential apprentices' minds because it's what they're brought up in. It's their generation. It's all, for us it's new, or for other people it's learning a new skill and upskilling. But for them, this is. That'll
be the normal for them, won't it?
Yes, absolutely.
It's crazy. It's just not like the garages you remember, is it?
No, it's not. No, and a lot of potential employees will come here, or people will come from other garages and other depots will come, and they're extremely envious when they see this facility that we've got here.
I know, definitely.
We've even got.
It's a lot of work, and it's a big team.
Oh, a big team at Hyundais.
Big expectations, but the work is out there.
And do you like have someone out, like call out in a van all the time?
All the time. We've got
Scania
assistants, so we'll have one day shift boy on call. We attend clinics, so they'll be down at a customer's yard doing maybe run repairs every day. Then we'll have some people going to clinics at night where they'll go to yards and work off-site, not just do inspections here.
Right, okay.
So companies with big fleets, they'll go off-site, inspect them there, and then that saves them coming to there because they're bringing, customers get 70 motors, they're not bringing them all here. So we go down there, 2 boys will go down there. And
just get a few of them done or whatever.
Crack on down there and we'll get a lot done off-site. But if it needs to come up here, it comes here. Can I take wheels and that off-site?
It does.
I had the keys for this. So this is a Scania Super, the Scania 540 I think it is, this one is, 560. This will just not long out, and brand new G33 gearbox.
Is it a demo or that? Or?
Demo,
oh,
yeah,
is
Scania
it?
Super demo, yeah.
Nice. Aye, a nice structure. I'm not used to this new things. Got the old 143. That's the next project. Like I thought, I couldn't fit the rest of the parts in my pickup. But that was a lovely little chat round I had with Nicole and Scott from Scania and Eurocentral. So thanks to Scania for that. Really, really appreciate it. It's so nice knowing about the whole outfit, and that workshop they've got there is actually unbelievable. I'd literally sleep in that place. And thanks to Hemel for organising it for me. Really do appreciate that. So the Scania is going to be looking top notch in a few weeks once we figure out how we are going to get up the road. You might have noticed Melix's truck, one of them was there, so fingers crossed they'll get it for me, hopefully. Thanks again, Scania, I really, really appreciate it. And the team there, everyone was just so lovely and friendly. Yes, I am back at Glasgow Airport. I feel like I should have a membership for that car parking, did I tell you? But anyway, I'm heading down to Bristol tonight for a Molson event, which I'm really looking forward to. Last time I went down, it was really good. So, yeah, come fly with me. So my flight was supposed to be at 6 o'clock and it's been delayed till like 7:45, which is not ideal because everyone down there is going for dinner, but it's fine, we'll meet up eventually. I've had it so good with all the travel that none of my flights have ever delayed, apart from the last one I was on when I had to drive up from Heathrow to Glasgow. But apart from that, like, I've made everything else, so I can't really complain. And yes, I did have to get changed in the toilet because I've been told as soon as I get to Bristol, I'm going straight for dinner. Probably now, the time we get down there, I'm going to miss dinner, but I get told I'm not going to the hotel to get changed, so I had to go and get changed in the toilet, straight my hair, in front of people like, who's watching, but who cares? I hope it's sunny in Bristol because I'm not taking a jacket or work trousers for tomorrow after shorts. It is Wednesday morning and I'm down in Bristol. So last night the plane was delayed, an absolute belter. I got in at 9 o'clock, 9:30. I met the guys at the restaurant instead of 7:30, but my dinner was sitting ready, waiting for me, so grabbed my dinner, then came back to the hotel and checked in, went to bed. So
Today we're going to the Molson event. They put me up in the Hilton, which is absolutely beautiful. I had a beautiful dinner last night with them. For those of you who don't know Molsons, they deal in a lot of things, but for digger wise, they do Kubota and Hyundai. So of course we've got our 75 Kubota and we do have the 140 Hyundai. So I'm really looking forward to going and see everyone today and chatting with everyone. They're such a nice team. Just came down to the digging bit now, so they have Kubelcos obviously, and they've got the Planet Force bit down there, and they've got a fully electric Hyundai here that I'm going to jump on and get a go off.
So this is the Hyundai HX85A. One of the significant differences is that it's been converted to battery powered electric machine. It's not actually done by Hyundai. The machine is converted by a Dutch company called Urban Mobility Systems.
Okay.
They're one of our chosen partners during this decarbonisation journey that we're on. One of the driving forces was to ensure anybody making this transition shouldn't have to experience, you've got to press this button, stick your hand on your head and flick that foot in the air to operate it. It is arguably the same machine, functions remain the same. Ultimately, with anything that is pushing change, so whether it be hydrogen or electric, what we don't want is to have to compromise what the machine can physically do. The main reason we chose this as a partner is because there is no compromise to what the machine does. So let's take, and you'll tell me because you're a very experienced operator, if you were to get into an 8.5 ton machine and spend all day digging, what would you expect to operate the machine for before it wants a tank of diesel?
A day?
Yeah, okay.
Roughly?
So if we consider a day of actual operation is going to be what, 6 to 8 hours of actual machine operating? Yeah. And that was the dating point for this. And the other one was to ensure we would get a full day before it then wants new energy. So we used this down to about a quarter last night, dragged it back to our workshop, plugged it in. I think we plugged it about 6:30, and by 10:10, 11, we got the telematics ping to say it's fully charged, and that was on a 32 amp 400 volt live lead.
That's not too bad really, is it?
You can kind of live with that, I think.
Yeah, that's not too bad at all. Perfect.
So you want to start digging some holes then?
Yes.
What do you think?
It's nice and smooth and stuff like that, but I didn't expect it to be so loud.
Yeah,
like,
well,
it's actually quite loud considering it's electric, isn't it?
Well, when you consider what's moving everything is the hydraulic pump.
Yeah.
That's what you're actually hearing. But you wouldn't normally hear that because it's being massed with a diesel engine. So in the real world, when you're on site digging,
you're not going to hear it.
Well, you'd have your tunes banging out, wouldn't you?
So absolutely. No, I just thought it would be quiet, but like it's not a bad thing. It's just like initially I thought it would be quieter than it was, but
no matter how we paint this up, this change in propulsion, if you like, is going to need a huge A, mindset change, but B, I keep saying to all our sales team, infrastructure, because we are changing not just the system, but how we operate. Do you want to get eyes on how it all runs, how it all works? This is the beating heart, this is what we're talking about. This is your battery pack and your Webco heating system. So where we utilise the energy from the engine, so your heat, you've got rotation for air conditioning condensers, etc. These have had to be implemented at a later stage. So, you know, like truck drivers have overnight heaters. You basically capitalise on the same sort of technology. So, and the great thing is, the vast majority of the parts are high quality, off-the-shelf components. So the MCV or main control valve, all the plumbing, all remains exactly the same. That's why it feels just like a standard HX85, only just a little bit more lively because you're not waiting for the engine to dip and then come back up. So,
it's good. It's
charging
is that
point.
where you charge it there? I was going to ask that question.
Exactly like your car charging point. So we plugged this into our car charger last night on site.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
And then I guess that just tells you when it's
red. We've got a problem. Blue, that goes blue when it's taking a charge. Green,
when it's good to go.
Good to rock and roll.
Nice.
All
simple.
Got its own internal telematics system as well. So Urban Mobility System have their own telematics app. So you can log into it, you can see your power consumption, you can see how well it's being charged. So you're getting that regular feedback. So it tells you how to preserve the life of the batteries. Following on from this morning's view of the HX85 battery electric machine, we wanted to show you the what we would deem as the piece de resistance, the HX260. As you well know, with the fleet machines that you have, the bigger it gets, the more complicated it becomes in terms of you're effectively storing all the power required for a machine of this size to do the operation. So it becomes significantly more complex. The reason we're so excited about this is because this is arguably a sort of 26 to 30 ton size machine. This isn't a demo, it's not a prototype. GMB, a big Dutch company, have got a whole fleet of these. It's an actual viable solution. That's why we're so excited about it. The 85 we were looking at this morning, the design engineering concept behind that is applicable to this. Unlike the 85 where the battery's part of the machine, this has a modular battery system. So there's 330 kilowatt batteries that will give you a full day's worth of operation. And I choose those words specifically because that can vary subject to the application, how hard the machine's actually working. But you can change that battery system in less than 10 minutes. So start to finish. That's a higher pulls up alongside. You can see they've all got the lifting shackles on them for ease. Higher pulls up, one off, one on, one off, one on.
That's good, isn't it?
Take those batteries away, recharge them. There's your 8 hours. Good to rock and roll.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Absolutely. One thing we didn't really touch on this morning, we all take for granted that when you get into a machine and you put your lights on and you put your air conditioner on, you put your radio in and you plug your iPhone or your smartphone into it, you are consuming electricity. But because the diesel engine's generated for you, you don't need to think about it. Well, these are things that arguably engineering organisations need to think about, because if a machine can do a job, that's part of what it needs to do. You well know that you need to be comfortable when you're in that machine. And if you look at the amount of bolt-ons and attachments, the amount of cameras, we've got Trimble on this machine, a whole host of things that are depleting power, yet we're still doing the same sort of life cycle. So for me personally, with what I've seen in the last sort of 12 to 18 months, the reason I love this concept so much, or this reality, is because it is a pragmatic, realistic solution that will do the job, that is doing the job. Do you want to jump in the cab?
A lot more quieter with the bigger cab. It's a nice machine, it's nice. It's just the same as can't tell it's electric at all, can you?
Well,
apart from the
fact there's no noise either. If you imagine if you had your tunes on the go, you probably wouldn't even notice it.
You wouldn't be able to tell the difference really between diesel and this.
I was really impressed with the power of it there, that instant power. That's where you feel it more on this.
Proper dig.
As this continues to evolve, we're going to see a lot more systems like that. The SK210 hybrid that uses the kinetic energy from the slew ring. I think a combination of that and Gucci little features are going to be what then makes a machine significantly more efficient.
I thank you for giving a go in it.
Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, no worries at all.
It's a 6 ton, well, just shy 6 ton Kubota. I thought it would be much the same as the 75 that we have, but it's actually completely different inside, to be fair. Seat is not that comfy. You know what I'm like, I'm honest. I'm sure they'll be good enough little machines. It'd be good to get an actual, can't mind if I had a go in this one. Don't think I did. Look at the screen in that here. It's all very
I'm sure it does what it's supposed to do. There's no keys, so I can't show you guys. But yeah, let's go see what else I can sit in. Look at this one with this cab. How comfy would that be, sitting in there all day? I think I'd probably fall asleep. You all know how familiar I am with these machines now. That'd be nice. Take that one home with me. That's tidy. Who thinks it's time for an upgrade? I do. I reckon if I picked that up, I'd just burst the ball. It's scary up here. I thought the whole thing was going to cope over there. It's got a wee glitter through it. Well, that's my time at Molsons Event come to an end for another year. I had a great time. Everyone's so lovely and friendly. The hospitality is next to none. Really enjoyed it. I can't wait to come back next year, and I'm loving my new hard hat. See you guys tomorrow. It's Thursday morning and I am back home. Was just taking the Scania parts out the back and pick up. So this is what got in. That's like the two side panels for it, and this is the bottom plastic bumper. So that'll be good to get all that fitted. Thanks again to Scania for that. I really, really do appreciate it. I can't wait to get the old rusty lorry looking a little bit better at the front. I'm knackered, I'm away with it. I got home late last night from Bristol. Today I'm going to jump into the office, got some paperwork to catch up on quickly, and hopefully I'll get out into the machine in the afternoon, but we'll see how things go. That's me just arrived at my machine just now, back in the site that I dropped it on Monday. But sorry, just listen to it there, it's making it's missing a beat. That is not sounding good. There's nothing up on it. But when I first opened the door, there was some bits of foam and sitting on a seat, and it looks like they might have been in. That was, I dropped it off on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, back Thursday. It took a couple of days and they might have been in. And that's the problem we kind of have, because look where we are. So it's usually like little field mice end up going in to find somewhere nice and cosy to dry for them, because the machine is backlit. It's not as if there's any crumbs or anything. So hopefully they've not been chewing anything they shouldn't be chewing, and I'll have to get a lock or something to put in here to try and get rid of them. As much as I don't like doing that, I also like a machine that works. So I don't really know what our plans are for here. There's a house site going here. You can see it's really, really uneven at the moment. So what we usually do is, there's just so much stuff in no space. I'll move all this over again, probably out the way. That stuff needs to get chipped, but now is not a good time because the birds will now be nesting in that probably. It's been marked out here. What's this say? 3.7 metre offset. So last time it hadn't been marked out at all, and I didn't know what was working. What's this one? There's another one here. So these pegs will mean something, but I don't know what. It's actually some height up here. There's another peg. I need to have a look at the drawings. The boundary is just on the other side of them trees. You get a cracking view from up here though. Look at that. It's absolutely stunning. Right, I'm going to have to go and have a look at the drawing and see what this says. To be fair, it is afternoon now though, so I might just start throwing that stuff over, have a look at the plan and try and work out what's actually going on here. I know it's good enough material underneath the soil and crap, but it's just there's not that much room on the actual site. That's my Thursday over and done with. I am absolutely knackered. I can't wait to get home and chill out. Well, I'm saying chill out, I've got some orders to do. But then I'm going to have a fairly chilled out. Well, I'm not. I've still got all my stuff to unpack and oh yeah, I've still got stuff to do. But I'm going to chill out as much as I can and get to my bed early, and hopefully I'll be more on the ball tomorrow. I'm supposed to have PT tonight, but thankfully Duncan has moved it till tomorrow night for me. He's away in Glasgow, so it's worked out pretty well. So I shall see you guys tomorrow. It's Friday morning, and this morning I am going to be in the Hitachi. I'm going to dig the track for the water, what I was doing the last month or so, down by the roadside, but there's an electricity cable, so Dad is currently taking the teeth off the bucket, so hopefully don't catch it. Hopefully don't catch it anyway, but there's less chance if there's no teeth. That's the bucket off, the teeth off the bucket. But to my absolute shame, this is a machine that never gets used. Or if it does, it's like jumping in and out and getting moved from site to site, and it's just like, look at the mess of it. It's disgusting. So I'm going to give it a wee quick clean out before I get started to make it a little more comfy to sit in today. Spiders and everything. Oh, it's got so bad. I mean, I'm not spending ages on it because I do have to get working, but sometimes it's just not comfortable to sit in a machine that's like this. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than what it was. Let's get digging. That is me all done for the day. Dad's coming out tomorrow to help me do it along the roadside, because it is near the road and there's going to be loads of water cables and BT and you name it. So we're going to do that tomorrow. But tonight I'm going to gym it and get to bed early because I'm still absolutely knackered. So see you tomorrow. It's Saturday morning and Dad is in the Hitachi this morning. We're working together to try and get this job finished. We want to do it this on a Saturday because there is a lot of trucks running to the quarry just down the road through the week, and we're digging quite close to the road, so it just made sense to do it. It was a bit quieter, single track road. I've just come in this field to get the trailer, but I had to come a long way round to get it because obviously it was stuck up there and there was nowhere to put it yesterday down there. So I'm going to go and pick up a couple of things of pipe and throw it in here, and hopefully we can get this done today. So the plan for this is to come down here, and then under the bridge here it's got to get put on the side and through a metal insulated pipe. It's all concrete, so it'll just be fixed onto the side. We'll then get it out the other end and go along the far verge, because that's where the mains connect, instead of having to do a road crossing, which is really good. Dad bet me for the machine this morning, so I got the short straw in the rain, but thankfully there's no midges. That's going to be awkward doing down this bit. Imagine we had to roll it all out.
Used to doing that.
Perfect. This is easier. think we totally take for granted that we've got tilty buckets and a tilt rotator on every single one of our machines apart from this one. When you come to do stuff like this and you're just a little bit off level, it makes it so much harder. There we are, that's one section of it done, all tracked, back filled and tracked in. It's so much easier when someone else is here just for a second pair of eyes instead of jumping in and out of the machine. I back filled a bit there because Dad was getting a bit uncomfy in that little machine. Now let's tackle this bloody roadside verge. It's going to be a bad one. So it's going under the road here, then it's coming out here, but in here there's 3 water pipes that we know of. There's fire hydrant, there's a phone cable, there's a big drop down there, there's an old steel fence and bits along here, and then obviously we're going to have the roots from these big trees. This is what we're up against. Someone's put this massive big boulder on top of the mains water supply. So that's us all done for the day. We found the mains there, which is good. There's an old pipe that we can hopefully push them both through because there's one through there already. So at least we got all that bit done. It's always a great help when someone's there giving you a hand rather than jumping in and out all the time. I was the eyes for Dad. That's me all done for the week. As always, thank you for coming back and watching my videos and subscribing, likes and comments. I really do appreciate it all. Thanks guys.